everybody, it's Arianita Lagninga and welcome back to my YouTube channel. In today's video, I will teach all of you about money. And what is money? Money is what people use to buy things or services. For example, you can use money to buy clothes, you can use money to buy food, or many more things. Money comes in different forms. For example, I am holding cash in my hand. This is cash, and cash is the physical form of money. This is cash. Cash is basically bills or coins. I have some coins in my pocket. These are coins. Both of these are different types of cash, bills and coins. And how do you get some more cash or a physical form of money? Well, of course, money doesn't grow on trees, but you can take out cash from the ATM. There's an ATM over there behind me, and that stands for Automated Teller Machine. This is an ATM machine. It's a machine that lets you take out money or cash from your bank account, and that's called withdraw. So you can withdraw money from the ATM. ATM stands for Automated Teller Machine. If you have physical cash, you can put in money in the ATM, or if you want to withdraw money, you can take out money or have a physical copy of cash. And you can find ATM machines outside your bank, like right here, or you can also find it inside the bank, inside shopping malls, stores, or even restaurants. Now, what is a bank? Well, there's a bank right behind me. It's called Fifth Third Bank. And there's another one to my right. It's called US Bank. A bank is a safe place where people can keep their money. And you can borrow money from the bank, or you can ask the bank to lend you money. I don't have a bank account with US Bank, but I do have a bank account with Bank of America. So I'm going to head over to the ATM, the Automated Teller Machine, and withdraw some money. Come along with me. I'm about to walk over there to my bank called Bank of America. But in this area, they have over 5 banks. They have Bank of America, Chase, Fifth Third, US Bank, and Huntington. That's a lot of banks to be in this small area. There's almost 5,000 banks in America. And behind me, this is Chase Bank. It is one of the most common banks with over 80 million customers. Go ahead and let me know down below what is the most common bank in your country. Talking about money, what's your favorite way to spend it? I enjoy spending my money on new activities and things like learning a new language. And the best app to learn a new language is today's sponsor, Preply. Preply is a language learning platform that has thousands of native tutors. You can take lessons anytime and schedule a lesson that fits your budget and busy schedule. You can also use filters to narrow your search and find the perfect teacher. Preply is the best way to practice with a teacher who will actually motivate you and will make your language learning easier. Use my code Arianita50 for a 50% discount on your first trial. Thanks to Preply for sponsoring this portion of this video. Let's get back to the video. I just got to my bank, Bank of America. And in order for me to be part of the bank, I need to have a bank account. And that's a safe place where I can keep my money in the bank. So you can have 2 different accounts. You can have a checking account or a savings account. Now I'm going to walk inside the bank and check out the ATM because I want to withdraw some money and show you guys the different bills we use in America. In order to enter the bank, you need to be a client. You can't just open up the door. No, this door is locked. There's a code right here to enter. So in order to enter the bank, I need to have a debit card, or I can just use Apple Pay, my debit card on my phone. I have my debit card on my phone, so I can just scan it right here and walk inside. Now I'm going to withdraw money from the ATM, from the Automated Teller Machine. And that just means I'm going to take out money from my bank account. So in order to take out money from your bank account, you need a debit card, or I can use the one on my phone. So now I'm going to scan it right here. Now it says enter your PIN. So I'm going to enter my PIN. And now the screen says get cash, make deposit, check balance, or view more. So the ATM has different functions. You can deposit money if you have physical cash, and that cash will go into your bank account, or you can withdraw money or take money out of your bank account. I personally want to get cash because I want to withdraw money from my bank account. Now the screen says, how much cash do you want? You can get $20, $40, $60, or up to $300. I am going to take out $200 from my bank account because I want to show you guys the different bills. Now the screen says, how would you like your $200? You can have it in tens, 20s, or hundreds. Now it says take your cash. Now that I have some cash, I can put it in my back pocket, but I don't want to do that because I'm in a city and I wouldn't want anyone stealing that money from me. So I can put it in my purse. This is a purse. Or I can put the cash in my wallet. These are both safe places to put my money. I just took out some money from the ATM. This is cash. It's physical money. I want to show you guys the different types of bills we use in the United States. Let's start off with the first bill. This is the $1 bill. You can call it a single or a buck. Now the next bill is not very common. It's very hard to find, and sometimes banks won't even have it. This is the $2 bill. This is $2. The next bill is this one. This is a $5 bill, and most bills have presidents on them. This is Abraham Lincoln. The next bill is this one. This is a $10 bill, and as I said before, most bills have a president on them, but this is Alexander Hamilton, and he was never president, nor did he ever run for president. He was one of the founding fathers of the United States. So far, I have shown you the $1 bill, or you can call it a buck, the $2 bill, $5 bill, and $10 bill. I have $18, or you can say 18 bucks. 18 bucks. And what does buck mean? Well, that is slang for dollar. That is just $1. This is the next bill. This is a $20 bill. And this is Andrew Jackson. He's on the $20 bill. You can say 20 bucks or $20. The next bill is a $50 bill, and he was the 18th president of the United States. His name is Ulysses S. Grant. And the last bill, and the most common bill in the US, is the $100 bill. And this has Benjamin Franklin on it. He was a scientist, he discovered electricity, and he was one of the founding fathers of the United States. But he was never president. This is one of the most common bills in the US, so people use this a lot. And one of the least common bills is the $2 bill. The most circulated bill, or the most common bill in the US, is the $100 bill. The least common bill is this one. This is the $2 bill, and it's one of the least common because it stopped printing in 1966 for around 10 years. So that's why it's one of the least common bills in the US. Another form of cash or physical money is coins. These are coins, and let's start off with the first one. This is 1 cent, or you can call it a penny. Penny. This is 5 cents, or you can call it a nickel. Nickel. And it's called a nickel because it's made of 25% nickel. The next coin is this one. This is 10 cents, or it's a dime. Dime. And lastly, this is 25 cents. It's called a quarter. Quarter. 4 quarters makes $1, and 100 pennies makes $1 too. Now, what happens if you travel across the world and you're in a country and you want to pay with the $1 bill? Can you use it? Well, some countries might accept the US dollar, but some of them won't. So you'll have to use their type of currency. To give you some examples of different types of currencies, I have different types of currencies or cash in my hand. This is 50 pesos. Pesos is the currency they use in Mexico. And this is the equivalent to $3. 50 pesos is 3 US dollars. So I'll keep this bill in my piggy bank just in case if I travel to Mexico so I can use it in person. This bill is from Argentina. This is 1,000 pesos. So this is equivalent to 1 US dollar. And if I want to go to Argentina and if I want to spend money there, I will need to use this bill. This is 20,000 pesos, but this bill is from Colombia. It's not from Mexico nor Argentina. In the United States, we use the dollar, And in Canada, they use the dollar as well, but they use the Canadian dollar. And in Latin America, it's kind of similar. So they use pesos. This is from Argentina, this is from Colombia, and this is Mexico. So Americans and Canadians use the dollar, whereas some parts of Latin America, they use pesos. In some parts of Europe, they use the euro. This is 10 euros. But in some countries in Europe, they do not use the euro. Like, for example, in Poland, they use złoty. This is 100 złoty. In some parts of the world, the currency may change over time because of inflation. For example, this is 100 bolivares, and this bill is from Venezuela. If I go to Venezuela right now and I try to pay for something, they will not accept this bill. So this bill has no value. But this bill does have value in antique shops, and I can collect it for the future. And the last bill I have is this one. A lot of my subscribers come from this country. Can you tell me down below in the comments where this bill is from and what it's called? If you have a lot of money, you may be rich or wealthy. But if you don't have any money, you may be broke or poor. After earning money, you may need something to do with it. You may need to spend it. So, how do you spend money? Well, you can save your money in a piggy bank or you can spend it on something. Right now, I'm going to spend some money on an ice cream cone. Come along with me and let's spend some money at Graeter's, the ice cream shop. What are some ways I can pay for my ice cream? Well, I can pay for it with bills. This is cash and this is 10 bucks. I can also use a credit card or a debit card to pay for my ice cream. And lastly, I can use a check. This is one of the least common ways to pay for things, but you can use it at an ice cream shop or anywhere you go. But please, I don't want to wait in line inside the ice cream shop waiting for you to sign your check because you are paying with a check. So try to use some different forms like a credit card or cash to speed up the process. I just spent $4.50 for one scoop of ice cream on a cone, and they gave me a receipt. So normally when you spend money, you'll get a receipt. Also, when you pay for things in different states, you'll get a sales tax. So every time you spend money, you will have an additional tax. For example, this costs $4.50, but with tax, it'll be around $5. So each state will have a different tax. I withdrew some money earlier, but now I want to put that money back into my bank account. So now I will deposit that money, this money, over there at the ATM. I'm going to deposit this money at a different bank, at Fifth Third. I can deposit cash inside my bank, or I can deposit this at the ATM. So now I have to scan this code with my Fifth Third mobile app. Now I'm going to deposit this cash. And it says checks or cash. I will click cash, and it says insert up to 25 bills. It says insert cash and touch to finish deposit. And now they're counting my cash. I just deposited money back into a different bank account, and they gave me a receipt with my account balance and everything on here. Okay, everybody, I hope you all enjoyed this video. Go ahead and give me a like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next week. Bye!